Assalamu alaikum. My name is Mohammed Abdul Qadir Abdi. So, firstly, the purpose we use Discord is to manage student assessment data, including grades and overall status. So, as you can see here, we're using namespace std. Select assessment representative of assessment each for marks, average, percentage. Structure student representative student ID, factor assessment, total marks, and status. This function brought service it will define the later in the code. So in the main is where your main execution program is starting. So factor choose declares student char choose declares choice display menu and choose user choice until the user choose it succeed. This we chose case 1, case 2, case 3. This handles different cases based on the user menu choice. Case 1 create student and install this called input student data. Case 2 display student result. Function to input student data it handles input student data assessment student data calculate student status.
Hi, I'm Niranjan. Now I'm going to explain the following codes. In these codes, this code is for gather information about a single assignment from the users. First, it will prompt up the users to enter the assignments type Q, A, L, P, or T. This is the instructions to inform the users to type out which code they want to find. So is to let the user to can type out the codes, and this lines is store the type in the uppercase for the consistency. And this code is asked for the user to key in the number of tasks they want to find. And these two codes is to instruct the program to collect for correct marks for each task, storing them in the mark vectors. And this is then it will call the collect assignments percentage to calculate the assignment percentage. As for this code is used for calculate the percentage of a given assessment based on its type and marks. This part it will computes the average mark of all tasks, and this part it will apply after compile the average mark of all tasks. It will based on this line of the codes to store and calculate the percentage in the assignment fields. And the last it will calculate based on this weightage to calculate the student's status assessment. Next, in these codes is code, coding for determining a student overall status based on their assignment percentage. First, if you sum up the percentage of all assignment for the students, then assign the status based on the total marks, redo or retake this course if less than 50% marks, good if between 50% and 70 marks, excellent if 70% or above, and if invalid mark it will show pop up no variables. Then it will display at the student result for these codes. And last, this code is used for present a student assignment result and stated in a user's query formats. First, this code will print the student ID that the users insert it and list each assessment with its types, marks, average, and percentage. Then display the student total mark, and assign status. That's all for me. Thank you.
Okay, so now I'm going to present about the testing part for our program code. This is our program code. So now I will run the program. After I run the program, this interface will appear out, and then we should key in the data to test the program. So now let us create the student data. This after we key in the student ID, the assessment type will appear out. The Q is stand for quiz, and the A is stand for assignment, and the L is stand for lab, and the P is stand for project, and the T is stand for test. Okay, so now let us key in the data for the quiz. If we want to add the another assessment, we should press the Y for yes. Now let's key in the data for the assignment. Now let us key in the data for the lab. Bye-bye. And now let us key in the data for the project. Okay, lastly, we key in the data for the test. That's all the data we key in, and now we should close the assessment and we type the end. After we key in all the data, we should display the student result by choose the tool. And these are all the information that we will get after we display the student result. That's all for the testing part.
Next, to verify whether the results are correct or not, we need to do manual calculation to show the results are correct. First, I will show the percentage marks of each assessment. For the quiz, the percentage marks of the quiz is the 10%, and for assignment is 15%, and the lab is 30%, and the project is 35%, and the test is 10%. And now we will go to the average to show the average is correct. Okay, for the quiz, when the marks is 45 and 67, these two marks combined together and divided by 2 will get 56, and the 56 will times 10% to get 5.6%. And for assignment, the marks 90 plus the 100 divided by 2 will get 95, and times 15% will get 14.25%. And for lab, they have 3 marks, which are 1, 2, and 3. And these 3 marks plus together and divide by 3 will get 2. And if you time 30%, we will get 0.6%. And for project, the 90 and 100, and these 2 marks add together and divide by 2 will get 95. And 95 times 35% will get 33.25%. And for the test, there are 3 marks, which are 5, 15, and 40. Add together, divide by 3 will get 20. And 20 will times 10% will get 2% percentage. And this quiz, assignment, lab, and project test plus together, the percentage plus together will get 55.7. This shows that the status is good because the range is 50 to 70. That's all from us. Thank you.